This is Vicinity at 5.3 FM Ikejile Ijesha. I am TIMILEYIN IGBALAJOBI with news nationwide. First, the headlines. INEC chairman holds strategic meeting ahead of Ekiti June 20 governorship election. House of Representatives summoned service chiefs, national security advisor over escalating insecurity. And Kano Police Command arrests 345 suspected thugs, drug dealers across the states. Now the news in full. The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Joash Amukwiton, alongside national commissioners, meets with chairmen and secretaries of political parties ahead of the Ekiti State governorship election scheduled for June 20, 2026. The consultative meeting, holding 11 days before the poll, is aimed at reviewing preparations and addressing outstanding issues to ensure a smooth electoral process. Speaking at the meeting, the INEC chairman defended the commissioner's decision to appeal a recent High Court judgment on its power to set election timetables and timelines for political parties' pre-election activities, including primaries and candidate submissions. Amukwiton urged that the judgment was inconsistent because it affirms INEC authority to issue election timetables while removing its power to fix timelines for party primaries. INEC has approached the court of appeal seeking a stay of execution of the judgment, pending the determination of its appeal. Former Kano State Governor Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso has reportedly threatened to leave the Nigerian Democratic Congress following a dispute over candidate selections in Kano State. The party says it replaced several candidates earlier submitted by the Kwankwasia faction, citing a breach of power-sharing agreement. In a statement signed by Kano State NDC Chairman Hussaini Usa, the changes were described as necessary to enforce an agreed 60-40 sharing formula between the Kwankwasia bloc and the party's existing structure. NDC said its revised list of candidates reflect the agreement, which allocates 60% of elective positions and party offices to the Kwankwasia faction and 40% to the original party structure. The developments has heightened tensions within the party ahead of future political activities in Kano State. The spokesperson for Ambo Movement, Comrade Femi Babalola Obagun, has described the recent wave of resignations from the APC in Osun State as a normal occurrence in politics. Speaking with Vicinity FM correspondent, Obagun said politicians often switch parties in search of better opportunities, expressing confidence that many of those who left will eventually return to the APC. He also described the APC governorship candidate Bola Oyebamiji as a strong contender in the upcoming election. Citing his experience and achievements in the banking sector, Obagun urged residents of Osun State to avoid violence and disorder during the election period and instead work together to promote the development and the progress of the state.
Babalola Obagun. I'm the spokesperson for Ambo's movement. It is expected in any political climate or firmament as we're having it today. The reason being the fact that when you look at the situation of Nigeria, the way we run our politics here, you will see people moving from one party to the other. It's not because of any other thing, because they are looking for their own personal opportunity. And this is what we have been experiencing right from ages. That area of them are leaving, they are going somewhere. It's not a problem because we know that they cannot pitch their tent with the reactionary. There shouldn't be any uproar or pandemonium during the election. Even as the electionary campaign is still ongoing, nobody should fight each other. If actually we want to do something very positive to Osun State, all of us must come together to make sure that we redefine the concept of Osun entity.
The Kwara State Police Command has arrested 2 suspected bandits and recovered 2 AK-47 rifles during a security operation in Barutan local government area. Police spokesperson Adetun Ejire Adeyemi said the suspects, identified as Bello Muhammad, age 28, and Abubakar Muhammad, age 25, were arrested on June 6 at a suspected criminal hideout in Okuta by operatives of the Violent Crime Response Unit and the Okuta Divisional Police Headquarters. Police says one of the suspects, Abubakar Muhammad, confessed to be involved in the group's activities. Investigations are ongoing as efforts continue to dismantle criminal networks in the area. You are listening to Vicinity at 5.3 FM, transmitting live from Ikejile, Ijesha. News nationwide will continue shortly.
Music, sports, entertainment, politics, all on your darling station, Vicinity 95.3 FM, Ikejile, Ijesha.
Thanks for staying tuned. You can provide us information via email at vicinitynewsroom@gmail.com or call 07061083107. Now the rest of the news. The House of Representatives on Tuesday summoned Nigerian service chiefs and the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, to appear before lawmakers over the escalating wave of insecurity across the country. The resolution was passed during Tuesday plenary following the adoption of a motion sponsored by Sulaiman Gumi, lawmaker representing Gumi Pukuyum Veteran Constituency in Zamfara State. The motion highlighted a series of deadly attacks, kidnappings, and mass abduction across Zamfara, Sokoto, Katsina, Kaduna, Kano, Kebbi, and Jigawa states, which lawmakers describe as evidence of a deteriorating security situation despite ongoing military operations. Sulaiman says insecurity in Zamfara and the wider northwest are deployed into a full-blown humanitarian crisis fueled by armed banditry, kidnapping, and the infiltration of transnational terrorist groups. According to him, the continuous and unchallenged movements of bandits between towns, states, and their hideouts severely undermines the credibility of the nation's security architecture. He warned that if left unchecked, the growing insecurity could devastate the economic and social foundations of the Northwest region. In the meantime, the Kano State Police Command says it has arrested 345 suspected thugs, drug dealers, and individuals found with offensive weapons during a 3-day security operative check. I beg your pardon. In the meantime, the Kano State Police Command says it has arrested 345 suspected thugs, drug dealers, and individuals found with offensive weapons during a 3-day security operation conducted across all 44 local government areas of the state. The State Commissioner of Police, Ibrahim Bakori, disclosed this while briefing journalists on the security situation in Kano. He said that operation was aimed at dismantling criminal networks, intercepting illegal weapons, and disrupting drug trafficking activities. According to the commissioner, all suspects are currently under investigation and will be prosecuted where sufficient evidence is established. Bakori also revealed that the operation led to the recovery of 270 dangerous weapons. The Zamfara State Police Command has confirmed the abduction of 39 residents of Magami Didi village in Maradun local government area and says a rescue operation is underway. Police spokesperson DSP Yazid Abubakar said the victims were kidnapped by armed bandits during a reconciliation mission and taken to an unknown location. He added that security operatives have deployed operational assets and are working with available intelligence to locate and rescue the victims unharmed. Chairman of Maradun local government area, Bello Dosara, described the incident as unfortunate, noting that the reconciliation efforts was carried out without the approval or knowledge of the local government. He reiterated that both the local and state governments oppose negotiation with bandits. Dosara also revealed that some abductees have been released to convey information to the community, while efforts continue to secure the release of those still in captive. A bit of sports. The Federal Capital Territory Football Association has extended the registration deadline for clubs participating in the 2025-2026 FCT Division 1 League to June 19. FCT FA Secretary Haruna Ilerika announced the extension in Abuja, saying registration, which began on April 8, was initially scheduled to close on May 30, was extended to allow clubs more time to complete their payments. According to the association, registration fees are set at 150,000 naira for Division 1 clubs and 120,000 naira for Division 2 clubs. To hear news nationwide, a recap of the major stories. The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Joash Amokpeto, alongside national commissioners, meets with chairmen and secretaries of political parties ahead of the Ekiti State governorship election scheduled for June 20, 2026. We told you that the House of Representatives on Tuesday summoned Nigerian service chiefs and the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu to appear before lawmakers over the escalating wave of insecurity across the country. And lastly, you heard the Kano State Police Command says it arrested 345 suspected thugs, drug dealers and individuals found with offensive weapons during a 3-day security operation conducted across all 42 local government areas of the state. That was News Nationwide. It was edited by Oluwafunke Israel. On behalf of the production crew, I am IGBALAJOBI. Many thanks for listening. Good evening.